President Biden again taking a swipe at oil and gas companies, saying they're making record profits amid all the inflation, urging them to charge us less.
The companies running gas stations are setting those prices at the pump. Bring down the prices you're charging at the pump to reflect the cost you pay for the product. Do it now.
And tomorrow, the president turns his focus on feeding Americans in need.
The White House is hoping to end hunger in the United States by 2030. The Biden administration unveiling a plan which includes expanding monthly benefits like SNAP to help low-income Americans buy food and increasing access to free school meals. They also want to increase healthy eating and exercise to lower the amount of people impacted by diet-related diseases like obesity and diabetes. The president plans to speak this week at the White House Conference on Hunger, Nutrition, and Health, which will bring together leaders from the government and private sector. In Washington, Ryan Schmelz, Fox News.
A giant setback on Monday Night Football.
Little stutter step move by Parsons. Jones fires, and the pass is intercepted by Diggs. He goes down, and the Cowboys think they've wrapped it up.
And they did. Trayvon Diggs' interception sealed the win for Dallas on ESPN, beating New York 23-16, the first loss of the season for the Giants. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
WPTV's First Alert Weather on WSTU is brought to you by Sailfish Roofing, offering excellence, honesty, and integrity in everything they do. Sailfish Roofing, 772-263-ROOF. Community roofing company you can trust. Sailfish Roofing. Now here's WPTV's First Alert meteorologist.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast. We'll see on and off shower and storm activity over the next few days as those rain squalls move into the area. The center of Ian will stay away from our viewing area, but we still could see some pretty gusty winds, heavy downpours, and even the threat for some isolated tornadoes. A tropical storm watch remains in place for St. Lucie, Martin, and Indian River counties, as well as a flood watch issued for the entire viewing area. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for WSTU 1450, Martin County's Heritage Station.
You are listening to WSTU, Stewart, Jensen Beach, Hope Sound, Martin County's Heritage Station.
The opinions expressed are those of the show's host and not the staff or management of Port St. Lucie Broadcasters. Any reproduction without written consent of WSTU and WPSL is strictly prohibited. Now it's time for Quality of Life Radio, brought to you by Cigna and Aetna Medicare. Here are your hosts, Gary Owen and Tom Bouvier.
Hello and good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to this beautiful, extraordinary, wet Tuesday morning. Hurricane Ian is bearing down on us, and guess what? Those of us on the Treasure Coast are going to be A-OK. So today's September 26th, and we appreciate you tuning in to the world-famous Quality of Life radio show. My name is Gary Owen. I'm the president of Owen Insurance Group and your extraordinary host on today's show.
And I'm your co-host, Tom Bouvier.
And Tom the Boov, glad to have him with us this morning. And by the way, we are streaming live on Facebook. So for those of you that are tuning and watching in live, congratulations and welcome. And for those of you that are not yet watching, what the heck are you waiting for? Get on Facebook. We know that you have your phones out. We know you love Facebook. So get on Facebook. You can follow us at Quality of Life Radio Show. If you're tuning in on WSTU 1450 AM, welcome. We're WPSL 1590 AM. Welcome. Thank you for being with us. And you also can catch us on TuneIn with Alexa as well. Tom, why are we here this morning when we could be laying in bed, relaxing, and snuggled up on our pillows?
Jen and I were just talking about that on this beautiful raining morning. We would love to just be in bed sleeping right now. However, Gary, it's our duty to be here every Tuesday morning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to bring you the Quality of Life radio show. We bring relevant content to our listeners, and that's information that really can improve and help people's lives. Second of all, we love to support and showcase local business owners, entrepreneurs, nonprofit organizations. We have a wonderful guest who we'll be introducing here in just a moment. And last of all, Gary, you and I, we love to educate people and bring quality information that will help improve people's quality of life regarding insurance, all types of insurance, and that's what we're here for every Tuesday.
Yeah, and you know what? Insurance sounds humdrum and boring, and who wants to listen to an insurance show?
Who wants to go buy
Come
insurance?
on, man.
Yeah.
But we make it fun and interesting and exciting, and we educate and inform so you can have, like Tom said, a great quality of life. The second part of our show, we're going to share with you a fun health fact and also 10 fascinating facts about July that you probably didn't know. And then the third part of our show, as Tom had mentioned, we are going to share with you some phenomenal information. And Tom and I, we believe in old-fashioned service. We believe in transparency. We believe in honesty and providing you the information that you need, not what you hear these celebrity pitchmen on TV that drives everybody nuts, where there's a lot of misinformation on that type of information. But we're going to give you the facts.
Absolutely. And Gary, I do want to confess right now I made a typo on the pages. It's 10 fascinating facts about hurricanes.
All right. You see, I let Tom do the show this morning, so he typed up the information.
Yeah,
anyway.
I typed up the information.
All right, so 10 fascinating facts about hurricanes.
Absolutely,
right.
yeah.
Well, there we go.
Since we have one bearing down on our beautiful state of Florida.
Hurricane Jen.
Well, she's in there.
She's in their studio. All right. So it is time to introduce you to this week's special guest on the show, Jen Banks of Mailbox Power. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm excited to have you with us, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So a little bit about myself. I grew up all over the place. My dad was in the Army. I decided to get a degree in elementary education and then not do anything with it and go into the Army myself.
Oh, fantastic.
So I did that for 4 years. And then after that, I worked in pharmaceutical sales for 17 years.
Wow. I thought you were 17 years old.
I know. It's so crazy.
That is fantastic. Way to go. So you are an educator.
I am, yes.
You are an educator. And you spent 17 years in pharmaceuticals.
Yes. So really, it's pharmaceutical sales, but I looked at it like educating doctors and nurse practitioners on, the different medications. But I was ready for a change in my life. And so I decided to leave it completely and leave the medical field and go with Mailbox Power so that I can help businesses really try to set themselves apart from competitors and be a little bit more appreciative, because I think we're lacking that big time in this world.
It's back. Yeah, we're lacking a lot of things in this world, Jen. Yeah. So let's back the donkey cart up for a second. Mm-hmm. Army.
Yes.
4 years. What was your MOS?
70 Bravo. So I don't know that really exists anymore, but it was medical platoon leader.
Medical platoon leader. Fantastic. Well, thank you for your service there, Jen.
Thank you.
That's awesome. At today's Stewart Martin County Chamber of Commerce breakfast meeting that you were absent in.
I was preparing.
As I was telling everybody, everyone was asking where Jen was, and I said, yeah, she's probably like hiding and preparing, fixing her hair,
studying,
putting the makeup on, looking good for the radio show. Anyway, but there were a lot of vets there today, and so we appreciate our vets and the service. So thank you very much for your service as well. All right, Mailbox Power. Why Mailbox Power?
So I like the concept of really being able to reach out to people and not by death of emails. I don't know if you ever saw this funny meme years ago. We were so excited when email came out because finally we weren't getting all of this mail in the mailbox and we were getting emails. Well, the mindset has completely shifted. We all hate email. Nobody wants to look at it when they get home from work.
I don't look at mine.
Yeah, all retailers ask for it, and even they understand that people aren't checking their emails, so they're now asking for cell phone numbers so that they can text you because they understand that people are checking their text messages, or they get notifications on their watches because their watch is connected to their phones. So as with everything old comes back around again, Mailbox Power is getting out of inboxes and into mailboxes. So cards, postcards, and they're personalized. So they have the person's name written all over them. And it's automated because we want to be more thoughtful. I think everybody really genuinely wants to be more thoughtful. We just don't have the time. And this covers that for you. So it keeps you top of mind with clients and customers. And it's really personalized. I mean, birthday cards can go out automatically, but it's got their name written on it. So it really makes the person feel good. I'm in the feel-good business now.
I think you were always feeling good about business. You talk about this meme. Mm-hmm. I look at it every day in the mirror, and it makes me laugh. I think it's great.
It is.
It's a funny meme.
Yeah.
All right, so the Mailbox Power is good for which industry? What industries could this work with?
Yes. So that is really
besides mine.
Well, of course, besides insurance.
I am a client. By the way, real quick before you answer that, for those of you that are watching, do you like my tie? Everyone loves my tie.
I love it.
I get a lot of people think I'm running for political office, Evan, and I should. I mean, this should be a great tie to wear to say, "Hey, I'm running for state representative or state senator or governor." Mayor. There you go.
Hooray for the USA.
The problem is I got to move to the city of Stewart because I'm just outside the city limits, so I don't qualify to be the mayor of Stewart yet. So maybe I can. Sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to.
Good.
Okay, go back to what you were saying. It's not all about me.
No, so that's what I love about Mailbox Power. It honestly complements every single industry out there, because what business out there shouldn't be welcoming new clients, thanking somebody for their business, sending a thank you to a referral partner. If somebody is going to go out of their way to tell you, hey, you need to go to Gary to get insurance, then why shouldn't they get a thank you card for doing that for you? Everybody wants reviews, right? Amazon, you buy something from Amazon, they want you to review it. Who takes the time to really do that? But, if you take the time to send a thank you card to them, that makes them feel appreciated. Maybe they will then in turn go and review your business, because if they feel appreciated, they want you to feel appreciated.
You know what I really love about this, Jen, is that it makes our life easy. Because, with over 1,000 clients, it's great now. You put, like you said, it's fully automated. So, what is it, like a week or two before the birthday, we can send out, generate a birthday card. When they do business with us, we send them automatically a thank you card, holiday cards. I mean, so all of this can happen automatically. And to your point, a referral. So you want to show appreciation and thanks for those that give you a referral. Like today or yesterday, we got a referral from you got a referral from an agent in New York.
I did.
I got a referral from an agent from Ohio. So nice. We are going to send them a thank you card and a $25 gift card. So this is what Mailbox Power can do: make your life easy and make a big statement.
And I was reading this little message right here. It says, building strong relationships should be the bedrock of your business. What are you doing daily to foster those relationships long term? Do you have your own systems in place to keep you top of mind with your current customers? So that's the thing, right? If people do business with people that they like and they know. So if you're my agent or you're some other kind of business and I do a one-time transaction with you and I don't have any other contact with you, I don't really feel a connection to you. I don't feel loyalty to you. So if something comes up a little cheaper, I might go with them. If my friend says you should do this, well, I might go that way. So it really behooves any business to stay top of mind. I was given this example 7 years ago when I bought my house. I got carpet put upstairs. I love it. It's gorgeous. Now, I cannot remember for the life of me who put that carpet in. It wasn't a big, chain store. It was like a mom and pop. Now, if that company had just sent me one card per year for my birthday, maybe 60 cents to $1, or a Christmas card with the name of their business, I could easily remember them. I would be referring them, and I would go back to them, because what if I want to get another room carpeted? I would go back to them. They have my name in the system. They have the style of carpet that I got, and I could get that same thing in another room. But they've not stayed in contact with me. I'm not going around to every mom and pop carpet business to try to figure out what it is. So guess what? I'm not a return customer, because we're not buying carpet every day.
That's right. Well, I can tell you that I had to put the carpet. Tom, did you put the carpet down?
I did not.
Okay, because I know you did some carpet installations.
I killed myself doing other things, but not the carpet.
And this is, by the way, for those of you that are watching, thank you. Thank you, Wayne, for tuning in, for your great, funny comments. Funny guy. Debbie's on, so thank you, Debbie, for watching as well. We appreciate all you guys that are watching this morning. And Jen, so I own an insurance agency. So this is great for anybody who is in the insurance industry, whether it's life and health, Medicare, or even property and casualty, because you have clients. So if you have clients, this is good for you, no matter what your industry really is, quite frankly.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely. So whether you're a landscaping company, insurance, I've got carpet businesses that, also send reminders about cleaning. So, get carpet installation, get free cleaning. So there's a lot of times that you'll get with a business and they'll give you all this information and you'll forget most of it. So just like we need reminders to take our pets to the vet, we need reminders for other things so that we can take advantage of the different, options that businesses have. So, yeah.
People are trying to take me to the vet, and I keep fighting. I don't need a shot. Stinking dogs. First of all, I want people to know how to get a hold of you. So throughout the show, we're going to have you share your contact information. So how do they get a hold of you? What's the best way?
So a couple of ways. They can reach me with my phone number, which is 772-626-1155. Also by email, Jen Banks Wow. So it's JENN Banks WOW@gmail.com. Or also go to the website. So it's www.mailboxpower.com/JenWow, and it's JENNWOW, which sounds a little cheesy.
Is that your middle name?
No. But the wow comes
Jen
from
Wow Banks. That's got a good ring to it. You can change your name.
I could. Yeah, the wow comes from, ironically, that you're really wowed when you get the package. So there's a 100% open rate when you get a package. Obviously, you go to your mailbox, there's a box. You're not going to toss it aside and be like, yeah, I'll get to that later. No, you're opening it right away over anything. So there's a 100% open rate. When you get that card and you get those gourmet brownies that are personalized to your name, you're wowed by it because you're like, this is really cool. So that's why I'd like to send gifts to people, because until you get it, you don't really get it.
I like that.
I know, right?
Oh, that's
right.
good.
That's a
wow. I like wow.
Wow factor.
The wow factor, yes.
It is
yeah,
the wow
like
factor.
what we could say for wow for me, like wonderful. William of Wonderful. So my middle name is William, so we could, since there's no gal in there.
Wonderful old William.
I like that. Wonderful old William. I like that, Tom. Very nice. With that old message in mind, thanks, Tom. We're going to take our first break of the show. You're listening to the world famous, that's right, 47 countries, Quality of Life radio show on WSTU 1450 AM, WPSL 1590. Go take a tinkle and we'll be right back. Insurance Group. We are a local independent insurance agency located right here on the Treasure Coast. I've been a resident here for 34 years and have helped thousands of clients with their insurance planning needs. We specialize in life, health, and Medicare insurance planning. Don't travel the road alone. Let us be your guide. We are the Owen Insurance Group. Contact us today at 772-210-1020 or visit our website at oweninsurancegroup.net.
Life has taught you many lessons. Like, all you can eat is strangely unsatisfying. That's why it's better to have what you actually need. You've also learned that one size fits all never seems to fit. That's why a Cigna Medicare Advantage plan gives you care that fits your specific health needs. Learn more at CignaMedicare.com, because life has taught you well. Cigna is contracted with Medicare for PDP plans, HMO, and PPO plans in select states and with select state Medicaid programs. Enrollment in Cigna depends on contract renewal.
You are listening to WSTU, Stewart, Jensen Beach, Hope Sound, Martin County's Heritage Station.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Quality of Life radio show. And we are live in downtown Stuart, Florida on this beautiful, extraordinary, wet Tuesday morning. And we're happy to have Jen Banks with us of Mailbox Power. And she said something to me that was exciting. She said that she wants to share stats. And I am a stat man. I love facts and figures. And so, Jen, tell us a little bit about the stats that you have.
Well, this is actually according to smallbusinessbonfire.com. So using direct mail is beneficial to small businesses because it puts physical marketing right into your customers' hands. You are sending them something unique, personalized, and branded. They will be able to engage with your direct mail piece and look at it time and time again, right? I know that there's all kinds of, marketing ideas out there with Facebook and text messaging and websites and stuff like that. But the fact that you can actually mail them an actual card or a postcard. It's something that they can put in their purse. It's something that they can put on their fridge, on their table, and refer to it frequently. And especially if it has, Dear Gary on it, it just feels more personalized. So that aspect of it. And also, when you send somebody a package, there's a 100% open rate. So again, when somebody receives a package in the mail, they're not just throwing it inside and says, and say to themselves, I'm going to check that in a couple of days. Heck no, they're getting the scissors and they're opening it immediately because they want to know. I mean, if it's not from Amazon, they don't know what it is, right? So
exactly.
they want to see what's in that box. And so you can definitely capture somebody's attention
Even
that
the
way.
package, I get like an 8.5/11 package in the mail all the time. And, and I'm like, I have trepidation opening because I know it's going to be irrelevant for me. It's just a way to get you to open the package. There's nothing on the outside of the package that tells you who it's from. So, like curiosity killed the cat, satisfaction brought it back. So, to be satisfied, you have to open the package. And then, to my dismay, it's nothing fun. It's nothing for me. It's just a ploy to get me to open the package, to read, to get a loan for a home that I don't need. I already have a home.
Right.
I already have a loan. So it's just a waste of time and a waste of money. But to your point, you open it up 100%
And on
of the
occasions,
time.
it'll be the wow factor.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. A client sent you something, a gift.
I did get something, and I think you sent me something, and then someone else sent me something. It was a brownie in the mail. So thank you. That was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that you bring up an interesting point. So there's a lot
It wasn't fat-free, though, Jen.
Oh, listen, we tell ourselves it's fat-free, and that's how we justify eating both of them at once. It's always a challenge trying to pinpoint the right customers. Sometimes, people want to blanket a certain zip code, and then how much money are you spending not really targeting the right customer? And so I was reading a testimonial here that talks about, pinpointing a prospect can be challenging, but with a couple of mouse clicks, it's not going to be a problem at all. So let's just say you completed a landscaping project at your client's house. You can easily send a postcard through Mailbox Power to their nearest 5 neighbors with a headline saying, ever wonder how the Johnsons keep their lawn looking so great? So, we're nosy when we drive by our neighbor's house. We're checking it out, and we're like, I want my lawn to look like that.
Absolutely.
It could be causing some household issues there. So, you can do different things like that. Or you can, if you're a nonprofit, you can target charitable donors. For your business, you can target people turning 65. by a certain date. You can also look at realtors can look at somebody that's lived in a house over 7 years. That's usually the time where they might be looking to get into a different house.
They got the 7-year itch, man.
I'm telling you, it happens with them as well. So it's really nice that there's a mailing list option within Mailbox Power for you to dive down and dig into people with a credit score of a certain something, or people that want to spend a certain amount on a house, or you can target pet owners and show them, hey, there's houses on the market that have, backyards for your pets. And the company is based out of Utah, so they print stuff, stamp, and mail it for you. So you don't have to drive around spending that gas money delivering it.
Speaking of money, Jen, tell us, how much is this going to set us back?
So there's 3 different membership levels, so depending on how you need to use it. So the light membership is $14 a month, which makes each 5x7 card, $2.99, which if you ever go to the store to buy a card, which, by the way, most Hallmark stores don't even exist anymore. They've gone out of business. And there's only a small section in the grocery store because that doesn't have high turnover.
But the Hallmark pricing still remains.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're ever like me, the cards that you chose at the grocery store tend to be like $6. And then the envelope says they require extra stamps. Well, I'm not going to the post. And of course, I'm throwing in a gift card, so that's a little bit heavier. And by the way, I'm already late for a birthday. So I was getting on my own nerves, and that's why I loved Mailbox Power so much. But I ended up putting 14 stamps on there. So how much did I just spend for that card? Because I don't want to go to the post office.
And I
just want to throw it in my box.
Birthday.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the last of that one yet.
Well, I'm going to fix that for you, Gary.
Thank you.
So, the light membership is $14 a month, which gives you a price of $2.99 per card. If you're going to use it a little bit more, the middle membership is the pro membership, and that's $79 a month. That gives you 50 free 5x7 cards. And you get unlimited free 4x6 postcards to send out. You just pay the postage. So, unlimited free postcards. You just pay the postage for it.
Very cool.
And then, the executive one is $199 a month. Again, that gives you 200 free 5x7 postcards, gives you unlimited 4x6 postcards, and then also a 5.5 by 8.5 postcard. Unlimited free of those as well. So it's really dependent on your needs. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime. You're not locked in for life.
I love it.
And so the intent is to make things more convenient for everybody out there, and just try to be a little bit
And let everybody
nicer.
know, Jen, what level of membership that we are on.
You are on the executive. You are on the top level.
Well, we are executive people.
To the chief.
Absolutely. We got to make it look good.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. I mean, but $199 a month is tokens compared to what the value that you get from this program.
Do you want to hear something even better?
Oh, my God. And there's more.
I know. Prepare yourself. But wait, there's more. Tom's got it. So, yes, Mailbox Power pays for referrals, right? So there's no commercials on TV talking about Mailbox Power. So we want to reward you for spreading the word about Mailbox Power and sharing it with others so that they use it. So, if somebody signs up under you, that's 40% of their monthly fee goes to you. So really, we all need to pay for marketing.
That's a great referral.
It's going to cost money,
That's
right?
a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's not a multi-level marketing, but a lot of multi-level marketing companies, you get maybe 7% on your first level, but they wanted to put so much skin in the game that they're like, listen, if you're going to take the time to tell somebody else about Mailbox Power, then we want to give you 40% every month. So think about how your marketing could pay for itself. I mean, what other marketing tools are out there that could cover its own costs just by spreading word of mouth? So, some people could be initially shocked, like, oh, I don't have that much money to pay per month. But if you have only a few people under you that you referred and, you're getting that referral money each month, then your membership's paying for itself.
Wow, that's pretty great. I like it.
Nice.
I like it. All right, Jen, share your contact information again, please.
Okay. So you can call me on my cell phone, which is 772-626-1155, or by email. It is Jen Banks, and it's 2 N's, Jenn, Banks, wow, WOW, @gmail.com. Or you could go to the website if you want to look at more things that you can send out other than brownies. There's laser engraved products, there's mugs, there's prints, all kinds of stuff. You can go to www.mailboxpower.com/JenWow, JENNWOW.
All right, and also want to give a shout out to Dr. Brian Moriarty. He is watching the show this morning, and he actually did show up this morning to the chamber breakfast that you did not show up. You were AWOL.
Man.
You will never.
I
hear
was
the end of
AWOL.
it.
She violated the
AWOL,
UCMJ. All right, so and also Evie Clausen says Jen is awesome.
I love Evie.
And Debbie says hello to you as well.
Oh,
And
was she there this morning? Because she wasn't there last week. I know.
Debbie Temple?
Oh,
Bouvier?
no. Debbie Greer.
No, Debbie Greer was there, yes.
Dang it. I was trying to.
And hello,
throw
Debbie
somebody
Greer.
else.
She listens sometimes as well. And so does Lisa Teeter. So we've got a lot of
Lisa.
people that listen, tune in to us. So, all right, so we're gonna progress to phase 2 of our mission this morning.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, Tom, would you do the honor of the quote of the day?
Quote of the day. Yes, I will. The quote of the day is this.
Don't
what?
be defeated.
Don't be defeated. That's right.
Burn the white flag.
You burn the white flag, throw it away, because in life you will face defeats, but never let yourself be defeated. It's another way of saying you may lose the battle, but never give in to losing the war.
That's right.
Get up and go forward.
And every single day is a battle, right? I mean,
every day. And sometimes we feel like we've been defeated. We've had a defeat. But once you feel like I've been defeated, then it's all over. So don't allow yourself to ever be defeated, even if you might have some little minor setbacks and defeats in life.
fantastic.
So hopefully that encourages somebody out there today.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't dare be defeated.
No, and being around Gary Owen, there is no chance of that. He'll shake it off of you.
No
and
white
slap
flags.
you around and
No white flags.
make you get up and keep going.
We
So
do
we
this
appreciate
together.
his
Carry-
leadership.
Carry you
Yeah.
on my back. What's left of it.
There we go.
So, a fun health fact of the day you will enjoy. Jen, how many times a year do you go to the dentist?
Well, Gary, I believe the correct answer is twice a year.
Well, I'm not saying how many times
Well,
should
look
you
at that
go, Jen.
smile.
I
How
go
many
twice a
times
year.
do
I
you
think she
go?
does.
Twice.
Yeah,
Do you see
she-
this smile?
As do I. Twice
do
a year.
I.
Every 6
because
months.
we have phenomenal dental insurance.
We do have a dental insurance for
that
your teeth.
makes sense. It's affordable, and the dental insurance. I'm going off script here for just a second.
That's all right.
But the dental insurance that I have, that I own, I mean, you should always ask, like a agency owner, what dental plan do you have?
Exactly.
What health insurance plan do you have, right? So the dental insurance plan that I sold to my client yesterday that referred to me from Ohio was Spirit Dental. One-time, lifetime deductible. Most dental plans have an annual
deductible.
$50 deductible. Annual, every year. One-time deductible on this plan. And it increases every year. It starts at a $1,250 a year benefit. Second year, $2,500. Third year, $5,000. So if you want to know dental plans that Tom and I have, give us a call at the office at Owen Insurance Group, 772-210-1020. Tom, what's another number they can reach us?
They can reach us at 772-210-1020.
Jen, what's our number?
I wasn't paying attention.
I
just text you. Who knows phone numbers anymore?
Do you know the
I just text you,
first
Gary.
3 numbers?
772.
Good job.
What's the next
1020 was the last four.
Last four, all right.
That's the last 4. Good job.
210.
210.
772
210.
1020.
Oh,
You see how easy
Okay,
that is to
okay.
remember?
Now, which was easier, 210?
210.
Yeah, it is. It is. It flows better, but be
much better.
precise.
It's better than
Yeah.
2101020.
but
Yes,
isn't
it
it
is.
sad that none of us can remember phone numbers anymore?
I can remember my phone number back in Pennsylvania
Me
when I was
too.
a wee lad.
Mine was 926
814-495-9034.
I just don't remember the area code.
8675309.
Back then, we didn't even think about
That's
area
the only number
codes,
we
right?
know.
All right.
You remember you had 15 of them because you were an Army
I
rat.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
She probably still has 15 numbers.
I do not. They've all been merged.
They are.
All right. The importance of going to the dentist every 6 months. Going to the dentist every 6 months sometimes can feel too frequent. I would agree with that. And can anything change in a mere 6 months? Many adults skip going to the dentist every 6 months for a variety of reasons, including fear, embarrassment, forgetfulness, incontinence, inconvenience. While it may be a hassle to see your dentist every 6 months, what will happen to your teeth if you don't regularly see your dentist? The answers are not pleasant. You got plaque buildup. By the way, when you don't go to the dentist and all this plaque builds up, gets into your bloodstream, what can happen, Jen, when all that plaque gets into your bloodstream? Do you know what happens? What kind of critical illness occurs?
It affects your heart, right?
Yes, and causes a
heart attack,
stroke. Yeah,
or stroke.
So that's the stuff that's scary, man. So if you're not going to the dentist or the chiropractor, go see Dr. Brian Moriarty for a chiropractor, but definitely go to a dentist every 6 months, Tom.
Absolutely. Yeah, because our mouth, people take tablets and pills, sublingual tablets. Everyone has heard about that.
Sure.
Because it absorbs into your body. But what about the plaque, as you just mentioned, infections and different things that goes on in our mouth that's not being taken care of or checked out every 6 months? Those things also get into your body and can affect your entire health. So I never really knew that until I became an insurance agent. I mean, I did go to the dentist frequently, but what I know about the mouth health has really shaken me to where I'm going every 6 months.
I do too. It's
Absolutely.
important to go. So if you need a dental quote, call Owen Insurance Group, 772-210-1020. We're going to go on our last break of the show. When we come back, we're going to talk to you about 10 fascinating facts about hurricanes. And then Tom and I were going to spouse our knowledge and share with you some awesome information. You're tuning in to the world-famous Quality of Life radio show. Don't you dare touch that dial. We'll be right back. Located right here on the Treasure Coast. I've been a resident here for 34 years and have helped thousands of clients with their insurance planning needs. We specialize in life, health, and Medicare insurance planning. Don't travel the road alone. Let us be your guide. We are the Owen Insurance Group. Contact us today at 772-210-1020 or visit our website at oweninsurancegroup.net.
Life has taught you many lessons. Like, all you can eat is strangely unsatisfying. That's why it's better to have what you actually need. You've also learned that one size fits all never seems to fit. That's why a Cigna Medicare Advantage plan gives you care that fits your specific health needs. Learn more at CignaMedicare.com. Because life has taught you well. Cigna is contracted with Medicare for PDP plans, HMO, and PPO plans in select states and with select state Medicaid programs. Enrollment in Cigna depends on contract renewal.
You are listening to WSTU, Stewart, Jensen Beach, Hope Sound, Martin County's Heritage Station.
Okay, we are back. You're listening to the Quality of Life radio show. I am Gary Owen and Tom the Bouvier. We're going to share with you some fascinating facts about hurricanes. Tom, you start off.
Absolutely. A hurricane is actually a tropical storm, or I would say a glorified tropical storm.
So not a subtropical storm.
It's not a subtropical storm. It's called a tropical storm.
All right. The word hurricane comes from the word hurricane. Hurricane was a god who was worshipped by the Mayans. He was the god of wind, storm, and fire, kind of like Gary Owen.
Woohoo! He is like a hurricane. Now, the eye of the hurricane is actually the safest part. It's very, very calm inside of the eye of the hurricane. And if you've ever been inside of the eye of a hurricane, it's very cool.
It is really cool
very
to be
cool.
in the eye of a hurricane.
Then you know when the wall is coming.
You better believe it. The eye wall is around the eye, the most dangerous part of the hurricane.
The rain bands are the outer part of the hurricane, and they can extend for many hundreds of miles.
Of course, we know that they are dangerous, and high winds can cause damage to trees and buildings and loss of life, of course.
Absolutely. And hurricanes spin, this I didn't know until this morning, hurricanes spin in different directions depending on where you are.
Like me.
That's right. It all depends on where you are. If the hurricane is in the southern hemisphere, it will spin clockwise. If it's in the northern hemisphere, then it will spin counterclockwise.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
I did not know that either.
I can't tell sometimes if I'm going clockwise or counterclockwise in the course of a day. Hurricanes can range from 1,000 miles to 100 miles to over 1,000 miles wide.
And Hurricane Ian is about 450 to 500 miles wide.
Go away, Ian. We don't want you.
Of course, hurricanes mainly form over the ocean, and most of them do not reach land.
And then all hurricanes are giving what, Jen? What are hurricanes given? Every single hurricane has one of these.
Rain.
A name.
Oh, a name.
Yes.
Yes.
Names. All right. So, famous birthday, Tom.
Gwyneth Paltrow turns 50 today.
Who is it?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I don't know who Gwyneth Paltrow is.
She's only a very unknown, just kind of B-rated actress.
She's pretty popular.
That kind of tells you how much TV I watch.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And Mike Bourbon.
Mike Bourbon. Hey, that's right.
Yes.
Mike Bourbone's watching. Good morning, Mikey.
Our field manager on the West Coast. He said a podiatrist faces defeat many times a day. Mikey, you got us all laughing, buddy. We love you, Mike.
And by the way, Wayne Filowitz, just to tell you a name. He knew that. Every hurricane has a name.
Listen, I didn't know there was a quiz.
That's
the surprise.
No, Wayne. She is not useless.
I know the name of this one,
Be
Wayne.
nice. Wayne and I will be doing some TV commercials. He never did send me a text confirming that, but we have to reshoot I'll be doing 4 TV commercials later today. Hence why I look so dapper.
Dapper. I was going to say dapper.
Dapper Dano. All right. Tom.
Yeah.
What happened in your life, your insurance business life this past week with clients? I'd love to share every single week. We get clients that come in and have issues and problems, and we are problem solvers. We're like superheroes to our clients. So you start. What did you have anything that was interesting?
Yeah, I did. A couple. I had an individual named Robert. So if you're listening in, Robert, hello. He had been on Social Security since last November. So normally when you're on Social Security benefits and you're turning 65, you'll get your Medicare card in the mail typically 3 months before. So he called me just a few weeks ago. He did not have his Medicare card, so I instructed him and showed him how to contact Social Security and get information. And we kept trying to verify if his Social Security Medicare card was already there. Anyway, to make a long story short, he was able to contact them. They did get it mailed out to him. Social Security, many times, they're backed up. Well over 10,000 people a day are turning 65. So if you on Social Security, turning 65, haven't gotten your card, give us a call. We can kind of walk you through it and help you get it. He got the card. We got him his Medicare plan starting October 1st. And then another client, an agent in New York, has a client of theirs moving to Florida. So if you have family, friends moving from New York or any other state of the union who is on Medicare, have them give us a call because they must change at least one portion of their Medicare plan.
I chuckled there, Tom, because I have a client that is moving from Southwest Florida to Illinois, Naperville, Illinois.
I know Naperville.
Very weird how people are moving out of Florida. But I think that it's not so weird with the cost of housing, but I think that's kind of stabilized a little bit, and hopefully. But of course, the homeowners insurance premiums haven't done any of that. But more and more people are now leaving Florida. So now I wonder what the real attrition rate is versus people that are coming into Florida.
Right.
I know that I think the number has gone from 1,000 a day to around 800 to 850 a day, but it'd be interesting to know how many people are actually leaving the state of Florida. So anyway, Diana contacted our office. She's turning 65. She's on a Medicare plan now due to disability, Medicare Advantage, and she's not liking it so much because of limited access to doctors and having more out of pocket. So since she's turning 65 in December, I recommended her to look at a Medicare supplement plan, which she is enrolling in today on Plan N. Speaking of Plan N, also the two clients that was referred to me by the agent in Ohio, moving from Ohio to Florida, Alachua County, Florida, near Gainesville, and she is not 65 yet, but so we're going to help her with an individual health insurance plan. Her husband is turning 65, and we are working with him on actually 66, coming off of a group plan, and so we were talking about Plan G versus Plan N. So based on the premiums, Tom, what do you think Jim enrolled in?
Plan N.
Very well. Very well.
As
very
did my
good.
client yesterday.
Yep, Plan N.
We
We both
Plan
did
well.
2 Plan Ns
Yes, we
yesterday.
did.
So Plan N is becoming more popular in the Medicare supplement realm. So Plan G, of course, today is the Mac Daddy plan, the most comprehensive Medicare supplement plan. Everything's paid for that Medicare doesn't cover. The plan, Plan G will pick up 100%. The only out-of-pocket you have is just that Part B deductible, Tom, each year.
That's right. And this year is $233 for that Part B deductible.
That's
and
it.
may slightly go up next year. Hopefully it's a small increase.
Well, the good thing is that the Part B premiums are going to go down next year, so people will be happy about that. And we'll see probably a significant increase in the Part B, in your Social Security checks for 2023. So they're getting
Well, that's good.
double whacked, right? This is great because now they're going to save money in their Part B premiums, and they're going to get an increase in the COLA check for 2023. So, man, you think Social Security is going to be there for us?
We hope.
Everyone says, every year the trust fund is depleting, and every year it keeps getting extended. So, who
we may
really
not
knows?
get as much.
That's true.
I think they're saying they could pay it out up to 75, 80%, and after 2037 or something?
Yep.
So there'll still be some funds there, and
I think they'll probably increase the age out to a little
when all the
bit
baby
later.
boomers die, they'll have so much money laying around they won't know what to do with it.
and that's a good part of it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so that that does
Too
help.
many seniors around.
That's correct. So Plan N really is a great plan. And again, the difference between the N and the G, as Tom alluded to, is just your Part B deductible of $233 each year. Plan N, you also have the $233 deductible and up to a $20 copay when you go to the doctor. That's it. And some doctors don't even charge that copay. So really, it's a great value, and the premium savings are significant. The only time that maybe it would not make sense is if you're going to the doctor a few times a month. Then the extra premiums would offset, or if you go more frequently, then it probably would be better for you to go on Plan G. That's why it's important to work with an independent insurance advisor that specializes in Medicare and health insurance and life insurance planning to be your guide. So these are the questions that we ask. You call that 800 number on TV, I guarantee you they are not going to educate you.
They're going to try to sell you. Because behind them, every one of those agents is a 25-year-old supervisor whipping them, saying, sell,
You better sell this
sell.
today. Absolutely.
You've had 3 non-sales in a row. Sell. It's a call center, folks. It's a telemarketing firm. They're all about put a notching on their belt and rewarding the person with the most sales. They don't care how long you stay on the plan or if it's the right plan for you. Honestly, because I've worked there, so I know.
Yep. And then the last thing about Plan N is that it's unique in the fact that you have to pay what's not covered is the excess doctor charge. So many states don't allow excess doctor charges, but here in Florida, there's a 15% excess doctor charge. However, the excess doctor charge means if you go to a doctor that doesn't accept Medicare assignment. Yes, they accept Medicare, but they don't accept Medicare assignment. So those doctors that don't accept Medicare assignment could potentially charge you 50% over and above what Medicare allows. But here's the caveat to that. Nearly 98% of doctors in the country today that accepts Medicare will or do accept Medicare assignment. It's very, very rare. So to have a 2% chance of having to pay an extra 15%, to me, it's worth the extra premiums. You will far surpass savings and premiums than you will ever pay that 15% excess fee.
Absolutely.
And most doctors, like I said, will never charge that.
Absolutely. And so, you know, folks, if this is sounding Greek to you, just give us a call at Owen Insurance Group, 772-210-1020, and we can help you really understand differences between GN and the other Medicare
and bring
supplements.
Some Greek yogurt with you. we love Greek yogurt for breakfast and some coffee. So, Tom, September. We have to ask Jen. So if Jen would have been at my chamber meeting this morning, she would have known what LIAM stands for. Jen, do you know what LIAM stands for? L-I-A-M.
I have.
So, Dr. Moriarty, if you're still listening to the show, would you
famous
would you
actors,
inform
right?
Jen Banks what LIAM stands for? Or anybody, or Wayne, or anybody that was at the chamber meeting this morning, go ahead and type it in what you remember what LIAM.
I mean, there's Liam Neeson.
L-I-A-M.
Right, it's
Very
the
nice.
actor.
I mean,
That's a good start, Jen.
I know. I feel like I could talk through this and figure it
You
out.
could do.
Liam
So-
is like me, you know, it
But
could be a
it's
nickname for
a
William.
month. It's the September is the month of Liam.
Tom, go ahead and educate the educator.
All right, it's the acronym.
I'm taking
for
notes.
Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, because we can't say that. We had to have an acronym for that, right?
we couldn't say
We
it's
have-
too much.
We
it's
have
too
acronym
wordy.
for everything.
We
cool
do
thing-
have an
the
acronym
cool thing
from
about the
everything.
military-
QOL. You're on the QOL show.
That's
you
right.
did know that, right?
That's right.
Quality of
The
life.
cool thing
yeah.
about the military and insurance business is all the acronyms.
No,
I know.
yeah.
I know.
FUBAR. I heard it. I was
know
not
what
in the
that is.
military, but all my military friends say, "Oh yeah, it's FUBAR."
And what's FUBAR stand for? Jen?
I don't
I
know.
can't say it.
Yes, you can. You'll never come on the show again, but you can say
You'll be
it.
permanently banned. All right. So, Life Insurance Awareness Month. We've got, my gosh, was it 5 minutes left? 6 minutes left.
Man, Tom.
5
flies.
minutes left. So,
like a hurricane.
I told you I would go. This whole show flies by. We should do maybe a 2-hour show.
We should
Tom.
do a 2-hour show.
Iggy, what do you think? Are you in for a
Shindig.
2-hour
Do
show?
we have any nationwide syndicate sponsors that'll pay us each $100,000?
Hey, we're getting there.
Yeah,
We're going to get there. So, Life Insurance Awareness Month. What does life insurance mean to you? I'll tell you what it means to me. I'm going to share you a quick little story of a client that I had. He owned a small business here in St. Lucie County, here on the Treasure Coast. It was a lawn maintenance business. And he had a wife and 2 children, 47 years of age. Well, he was actually 42 when he bought the policy. At 47, he had a massive heart attack on Father's Day 2 years ago. His wife didn't speak very good English, and she called me up one day and hysterical and crying, and so we ended up having her come to the office, and we helped fill out the claims. But it is amazing going through that process and seeing what a life insurance policy did, how it paid out. Not only he took out 2 policies, one for his mom and also for his wife and the 2 children. So because he did that, the amount of $350,000 helped pay the balance of the mortgage, helped keep the business sustainable, and took care of the 2 children. So even in the midst of tragedy, there was hope. And she said, "Gary, you were my guardian angel." I mean, so it's important the power of life insurance has, what it can do and change your life. And I believe that every single person should have life insurance, even if you don't have children or don't have a spouse, because there are life insurance policies that have living benefits that will pay out when you don't die in case of a critical or chronic illness. So, and these are very affordable. Most people think life insurance is unaffordable and too costly, but man, are they wrong, Tom.
Absolutely. And I'm just thinking, I wonder if that gentleman ever thought, man, I'm paying that monthly. It's been 5 years. I've been paying that monthly premium. I wonder if he thought if it was worth it. Well, God bless him up in heaven.
Yes.
He's looking down that he was able to take care of his family and his mom, apparently, thinking it was worth it. And Gary, you were the guardian angel. You're a superhero. And I love to hear those stories because insurance, again, it's not something people want to pay. But when it's needed, we are the heroes.
Yes.
And that's why one reason I love my job and what I do. Yep.
And folks, listen, I mean, if you have, we know the statistics. We talk about how I'm a stats guy, facts and figures. So 48% of Americans don't have insurance. And those that do have it don't have enough. So we are here to help provide you a free assessment. We can review, if you have a life insurance policy, we can review it. There was a lady a couple months ago that said that she had a whole life policy and she was fine. She was happy with her life insurance policies. Well, just let me take a look at it. Let me review it. And come to find out, because she was paying low premiums and not paying sufficient premiums to keep the policy in force for an extended period of time, she thought that the policy was going to last forever. Here it was going to lapse in a couple of years based on her premiums. So we were able to get her into a policy that would last her forever and not just for a few years. So it's important to know what you have, and we are here to help guide you.
And some people say, I'm not paying $100 for that policy. I pay $15.
Yeah.
It's really an accident plan, accident policy, and so know the difference.
Accidental death.
Accidental death.
Most people just don't realize.
They don't. So
we are here. Tom and I are here to guide you. We'll take you by the hand and take you through the promised land. And by the way, give us a call at 772-210-1020. Jen, how did they reach you one more time?
772-626-1155.
Mailbox Power, Jen Banks, thank you for being with us this morning. We hope that you enjoyed the show. What's our phone number, Jen?
772-210-1020.
Fantastic. So give us a call at the office or stop by. We are right behind Key West Diner, right next to Beaches MRI. Thank you for being on the show this morning, everybody. We appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you did not enjoy the show, you're either dead or sleeping. And please share us with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Remember treasure codes. Stay safe, keep healthy, be happy, and enjoy your quality of life.